Good morning. This is Jerry, and this is part of my backyard garden project. It is Sunday, February 16th, and these are my potato rows, which I've dug back up and I'm replanting. My fall garden turned out very well, and I had meant to follow up on it on a couple of occasions, but I was sidetracked with chasing a gopher that ravaged my broccoli, cauliflower, kale, parsnips, and radishes terribly, and still have not caught the little demon. But realizing that I had planted my potatoes just a week and a half ago or whatever it was, I realized that as my fall garden comes out, the gopher would likely turn his attention to these. So what I've done is dig them up. These are my reds and my Yukon golds. And I have taken old fence boards that I've acquired. They were just taking up space and I wasn't using elsewhere. And made these troughs, dug it out, shaped it, lined it with the troughs, lined it up the middle on the bottom, and then the sides. These are full boards. These are 5 feet by 10 inches wide, so they dropped in there nicely and were relatively self-supporting. These are older, more damaged split boards, and so I've got 2 here, and there is dirt between these 2 troughs that supports that, but over here I'm going to have to shape it so that this second board has some support to it. And I'm going to put a layer of dirt up the middle, take my red potatoes, which are just getting roots on them, and put them back in here, and then cover them up again with the mulch and the dirt. And then as time goes by, I can keep filling this as the potatoes grow and mound it up, mulch it, mound it up, mulch it. And with the top of this being wider, I can actually make a hill up the middle of this trough and give the potatoes lots of space. And then I've capped off the ends, and I'll cap off the end of this one too. And when there were not holes, I've taken old broken pieces of concrete or rocks and kind of jammed them in there. And little gaps in the boards, I took smaller pieces of kindling and filled those in. Still got a couple of things to do to this before I put the dirt back in. But it'll be done in the next hour. It is a little bit of work, but I've got potentially $100 worth of potatoes planted. Not just in these 3 rows, but I've got 2 other plots that are kind of to the left and right behind me. So that's my morning project. It'll make my potatoes pretty darn gopher proof. 2 years ago I lost a number of potato plants to a gopher in various places. Not only would he eat the roots, but I would dig up potatoes and find whole potatoes that had grown in the ground that were half eaten by the gopher. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.